for every step of every math question, while handwriting naturally into a tablet or mobile device. Our AI grades each step line by line as the student is working automatically. So what does this mean? The student gets immediate formative feedback as they're working through a math problem, and we save hours of grading for teachers each week. We've combined the math textbook with the student's notebook and the teacher's gradebook into one single cloud-based app. So the problem as we see it is quite simple. Students are still using the same outdated textbooks that I used and my parents used when we were in school. And though hardware has been rolled out, the software is just lagging behind, giving students the option to work on multiple choice, giving students the option to work on multiple choice guessing games and single input answers. But we know that's not the best way to learn math. The best way to learn math is to have a teacher sitting by your side, helping you through a math problem as you're working. But that model is expensive, so that's where Mathspace comes in with a solution. So for the first time, students can write step by step every single line of their math work, and we translate that math work, handwritten input, into machine language, which our AI then grades automatically as the student is working. So that means we can flag incorrect steps immediately as they're happening and offer hints and suggestions at every step, or the student can simply try again. So we've taken the teacher, we've cloned her 30 times, and we've stacked her next to each individual student in the classroom. It's an easy solution for teachers as well. They can easily create and manage homework. And there's real-time data monitoring as well, so we can pinpoint exactly where the mistakes are happening for the students. So we save hours of grading for teachers each week, and we've provided each teacher with the data, the insights, and the diagnostic tools that they need in order to pinpoint where mistakes are happening and misconceptions are for the students. But wait, there's a whole lot more. We have a full digital textbook. We have over 3,000 video tutorials, which I'm told is more than Khan Academy, and we're aligned to any curriculum. What excites us the most is our adaptive learning platforms, because as you know, adaptive learning platforms are really a formula of the data that they collect. And there's no other math program that collects data at each intermediate step as a student is working. So we know more about your students, so we can be more adaptive and more personalized than any other math program out there. We're available on iOS, Windows, and Android. We can also be on laptops and computers, just on the web browser. And we're coming out on smartphones in a month. We also have the gamification and interactive widgets that all our students love. And this has all led us to be globally recognized, winning top prizes in the UK and in the US, not only for our software, but also for our curriculum. So we won the Revere Awards recently. Looking at the market, there's almost 500 million students around the world, and they all speak the global language, math. Math is a universal language. There's some big numbers up here, but what excites me the most is the smallest number on this page, $20. In India, it's $20 for a student to buy an Akash 2 tablet. Let's think about that, $20. What does that tell us? The world is moving to digital, and the world is moving to mobile. And that's exactly where Mathspace is positioned. Looking at the team, I'm not even on there, but we have a breadth of experience, and what we all have in common is we love math. We're all math geeks. So who is our biggest competitor? Is it A, B, C, D, E, or F? What they all have in common is that's how they ask their math questions. Now you know, and I know, that when you're learning math, that is not the way that you learn math. In Mathspace, our philosophy is simple. How you get your answer is more important than the final answer. So, that's our philosophy, and that's exactly where we think students should receive the feedback, not only at the final step. We have been called the Holy Grail of Math by not one, but two of the top publishers in the US, and that's because we've solved 3 difficult problems with one single solution. One, we give students the ability to write intermediate steps and give feedback at each step. 2, our very natural handwriting interface that you can just write in like paper and pencil. And 3, our adaptive platform, because we know more about your students than any other program out there, because we collect data at each intermediate step. And that's Mathspace, the Holy Grail of Math. Thank you.